Good evening. I'm Cornelia Nicholson with Long Beach Local News, and today I have Robert Prost from Long Beach Rescue Mission today. Robert, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and it's just a pleasure and delight to be here today.
Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell me a little bit about the Long Beach Rescue Mission?
Well, the Long Beach Rescue Mission is a place of healing and hope, serving the greater Long Beach community, improving the quality of life to the lost, the hurting, and the less fortunate in our community. And how do we do that? By equipping them to be reconciled to God, self, family, and society.
And how many people do you say that you feed and house daily?
We average about 600 meals per day. Two lunches, two breakfasts, 2 lunches, and 2 dinners. So our programs are so large that what we do is we have a meal for the program, we shut down, we start, and then we feed the community. So we try to do that with each meal of the day.
And how about the housing? How many people do you think that you guys house?
Well, we are full every single night. We have 139 beds in our men's facility, and every night those beds are full. And we also have 53 beds in our women and children's facility, and every night those beds are full as well. What does that mean? Well, it means that there's such a need out there. Every time a bed opens up, there's already somebody on the list waiting for that. And the only thing we wish we have is more space, more room.
Yeah, definitely. So you guys do have a lot of people coming in and out.
There's a lot of people in need for sure.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your campaign, Give Where You Live?
Yes, Give Where You Live is a campaign about reaching out and giving back and helping your own community. You know, there's so much need all over our communities, our cities, our states, our country, and the world. You know, it goes on and on. Give Where You Live is focusing on the people who might be in your own community who are struggling. I know Long Beach is a great community, a lot of great resources, but there's a lot of struggling people, not just on the streets, not just in the missions, but right there in our communities. We are looking at ways to starting to help in our own neighborhood, the single mothers with 4 children, 3 children, 2 children, but who are barely making ends meet. Rents are so high, groceries are so expensive, gas prices are over the top, insurance goes on and on and on, right? So there's just a lot of people struggling. As the communities change, our mission and our organization tries to change with it and keep focused. And so what we want to do is be a strength and be a light in our own community and help people who need the help, but we can't do it alone. So we're looking for our neighbors, we're looking for our supporters, we're looking for more people who believe in what we do and want to be part of the success that we're making and to help us give where you live and keep our communities growing strong.
So living in California is very expensive, and it's back to school time. I know that you guys do have a backpack drive. What do you guys do at the backpack drive, and how can people that want to get involved donate or volunteer for the backpack drive?
Yes, we've been doing this for quite a few years now, and it's a real successful campaign. We raise backpacks and school supplies for children in our community. We raise around 1,300 backpacks each and every year. We pass them out to 9 different junior high schools. There's a lot of moms out there that have children and are barely making ends meet, and then put that on their plate as well. It could be quite a struggle. A good backpack with decent supplies, and it comes out to about $50 per pack. You know, if you have 4 children, that's $200 extra.
It adds up.
It adds up, yeah, with school clothes and everything else. So we have a great support system. It's like anything else. The more we do it, and we do a great job at it, but the need continues to grow. So we're always looking for partnerships. So how do you get involved? Well, you can go to our website at lbrm.org. And there's a part in the website that will guide you through it. You can come down to the mission anytime you like. You can volunteer. We have volunteers that help pack the backpacks. We'll also buy the supplies, buy the backpacks, build the backpacks. And so it's a whole village that comes together and puts these things together. Together, and then we pass them out to the right schools, and the right students get the backpacks. And it's pretty cool. I really enjoy the fact that our backpacks are nice ones too, and these kids love them, man. That becomes a very close item to them each and every day, so it works well.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
And how about if somebody wanted to donate to the Long Beach Rescue Mission? How would they go about that?
Well, first of all, you can always go to our website, www.lbrm.org, and it will guide you right through there. And it'll guide you and bring you up to date what goes on for the mission. I like to say we are who we say we are. So I really encourage people who want to support a good organization, come down and see who we are, see what we're about, and you will see where your generosity goes firsthand. And I'd be happy to personally give you a tour and show you around the mission and show you exactly what takes place there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And do you guys have a thrift store as well?
We do. We have a big donation processing organization where we have a lot of people who donate, and we want to take anything and use it. And so we have a big need for clothing, things in the mission, the needs from anywhere from office supplies to furniture to pots and pans to clothing, of course, shoes and all that stuff. And the things we don't use, we recycle. And then we try to raise money because it takes a lot to run the mission. I mean, we house close to 200 people every single night. We serve close to 600 meals every day. The laundry alone,
I can imagine.
Yeah, the soap, the utilities, keeping the lights on, all that stuff. It's a lot. So we look for any type of resource we can, and that's what the thrift store is about. But also, we help the community out there too. We like to give benevolence out, vouchers out to help people who might be struggling. We continue to have clothing for people in our program, and then if they complete our program, they might need a suit to get back for job interviews and things like that as well.
So can you tell me a little more about the New Life program?
Well, the New Life program actually is a long-term program for people to get their lives back on path. And a lot of times it's a new life. It's a better life than a lot of people thought that was impossible. We believe that everybody has a meaning and a purpose, and there's a plan for their life. The world has a crazy way of showing us different, and a lot of times society has a way of teaching you how to react negative when bad things happen or struggles or challenges happen in your life. And a lot of people turn to drugs, alcohol, behavioral problems, and they end up just spiraling down, and then they found out that doesn't work either, pretty much, with maybe negative behavior, and they get tired of that and they want to turn their life around. So they'll come in, we'll assess their situation, and we'll bring them into our 1-year residential program. And it's just an amazing program. It's we work on the whole self. Most people end up in a place to go into a rescue mission, they feel pretty bad about who they are. They would say that the difference between shame and guilt is guilt. You feel bad when you do something. Shame is when you feel bad at who you are. Yeah. And when people come into the program, they feel all alone. They feel like it's a place where they go where nobody cares for them. Then they come in and realize they're not all alone. There's people going through the same challenges. And there's other people who are a little bit further ahead of it. And so it's amazing how the human kindness and human spirit, when somebody kind of just owns their stuff, wants to make a change, and how they'll give back. So a lot of times the people who are further along really take in the newer people and help them along. What we focus on is first rest, health, sleep. They say it takes anywhere from 30 to 120 days to just start thinking clearly. So if you're out there on the streets are dangerous, crazy, tough. You're out there long enough, and especially if you do that with drugs, fear, alcoholism, all trauma, these type of things, you're not really thinking clearly. Once we get in, we kind of just get safe, fed right, slept right, clarity starts coming back. And then from there, we'll get you on a full structured program. Every day consists of 4 hours of curriculum and 4 hours of work therapy. And then that's a full structured 8 days, 5 days a week. And then from there, we'll get you on a financial peace training. We have career paths. So a lot of our people get back into college. A lot of them have college educations, and we find out what that career path might be. So as we help them there, we have a success rate of, well, first of all, we judge success by independent living. So if you come into our New Life program, we want you to be independent by the time you leave the mission. And that to us is success, not just completing the program. Completing the program is what we call retention. So we have like a 42% retention rate, which is really good to come in, sign up for a year-long program, complete that. But out of that 42% that complete the program, we have 87.5 who are independent living today. That means they have their own job, they live in their own house, or if they aren't employable, because there's some people who are in a bad situation because they're not employable. So we'll help them get the benefits they need and get them on the right course as well. So that's pretty much our New Life program. it's people. It's no quick fix. A lot of people, a year. I don't want to take a year out of my life. That's too long. But it takes a year. It takes a while just to deal with the issues of what got you there to begin with. So it's a great time to really focus on yourself. Now, the prayer breakfast is something we do for the community. We host it, and it's called the Long Beach Leadership Prayer Breakfast. And we do that once a year. It's coming up on the 20th of September. And this year we have Henry Walker, who's the president of Farmers and Merchants Bank. Just a great family, different generations. They've done amazing work helping so many different organizations out. And so Henry's going to give his testimony, give his story a little bit at our prayer breakfast, and share why he does what he does, why he believes or what he does, and how he was raised to when you move forward, how to give back. And he's been a big supporter of the mission. We have some different leadership in our community that come and participate in this breakfast, and it's just a good time to unite our community, lift the people up, and like I like to say, there's strength in community. So yeah.
Sounds like it is a very supportive environment. You guys kind of create a family.
It kind of is, yeah, and it's a family. It's Long Beach is like a big family. It's one of the big cities. I forget, it's like the 60th biggest city in the country. It's pretty big. However, it has a small city feel. And I've heard that by a few people. I felt that. And so there's a lot of people who are really connected, and they come together, and it's just a time to take take a time out of a busy schedule and just come together and just pray with each other and read some scripture and hear some great music. And we're expecting about 400 people.
Wow. Yeah, it's a big turnout.
Yeah.
And I know during the holidays, it can, kind of be tough on families. What do you guys do during the holidays for, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter?
Yeah, it's amazing. We have a lot of middle-aged men here, and we do one of the things we do a Christmas dinner and toy giveaway. And so when we do our toy giveaway, we have literally a line wrapped around the block with families and their children to come in and to get a toy for Christmas. And that just touches your heart like no tomorrow. When they wait all hours in line, we try to get that line in fast. We have a lot of people, and we want everybody to have a decent toy. But they're so appreciative of the toys they get. They're so excited. And then you see these men, because part of the program is helping in these events, and you see them, and you see the excitement of these kids, and it kind of touches your heart, and almost it makes you feel like, I miss my family today, but it's kind of cool to be part of something really good and giving back, and that's another way of helping people through their programs, doing these things like the Christmas toy giveaway, Christmas dinner. We do an Easter basket giveaway and an Easter dinner as well. So we reach out to the community in different ways like that. And on those events, we serve right around, close to anywhere from 8 to 1,200 meals.
Wow.
Yes.
So you guys are a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Yeah, definitely. You're going to need volunteers for that.
Yes.
How can people go ahead and, sign up to volunteer? Where can they go?
Yeah, again, go to our website. We have a volunteer area on our website there, and it'll guide you right through it. You'll sign up, and we'll come in for an orientation, and it's a great place to volunteer. I like people to come down, check it out, maybe volunteer, and then get creative, because there's so many different ways to give, and people, when they come down, and they can kind of follow their heart, and they can get creative with their own talents and figure out something that they can use for positive in other people's lives.
And besides your website, do you have any social media that they can, go and follow or get notifications from?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page, Long Beach Rescue Mission Facebook. So check us out there. Become a friend. I'll guide you through as well, and I'll keep you posted on different events. And there's always something going on at the mission. We always are rocking and rolling down there.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for joining us today, and we learned a lot about the Long Beach Rescue Mission.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's just a pleasure, and I love the opportunity to tell people the good work, and we could not do the work without the help of our community. So thank you, Long Beach.
Make sure that you go ahead and follow them on their Facebook page and go to their website if you want to volunteer. I'm Cornelia Nicholson with Long Beach Local News.